does is to convert the kingdom into a circus. This is what we must deal with, and this is what we must say. Who do we elect into our public offices? Because, as I've said before, when you allow hyenas to take care of goats, why should you be surprised when the goats are eaten? This is the same. And Africa is only going to realize our potential in all areas when, by dint of choice, we enable and allow our best men and women to serve We always talk about leaders, but we never talk about the followers. The followers must also style up. Africans on average are for some reason attracted.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators.
When they are not then they complain. When Africans are told, choose you now who shall release Jesus of Nazareth or Barabbas. They say release Barabbas. And when Barabbas behaves like Barabbas, they say, why are you not behaving like Christ? It cannot be done.
In May 2001, signed a second approval number 13213, in which it is the government of Liberia's complicity in the island of illicit trade in diamonds and its other forms of support for the RUF are direct challenges to the United States foreign policy objectives in the region, as well as the rule-based international order that is critical to the peace and prosperity of the United States. Therefore, I find these actions by the government of Liberia contribute to the unusual and obstructive.
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo.
Good morning. This is how we love to welcome you to the Freedom Morning Rise Fridays edition. Wherever you're following the show from, I say good morning, good evening, good night to you.
When they were coming, they said they were.
It's a blessing to be on the show this morning.
They were coming, they said they were.
And as always, I'm always here to give our thoughts, give our clarity to our people, and make them understand that they have the power in their hands to make decisions. They are the employers of today, people we call government officials. Liberia is all that we have, and let us all unite for a better Liberia. How can we do all that? Oh yeah. When the country has been divided by politics, patriotic people are no longer proving what they stand for, but yet still they have turned into as politicians. And that's Liberia for you. Good morning. My name is Promise Molly Babu, and I'm here again with you people, giving you more information
They are freedom fighters.
analysis on issues affecting Liberia.
Freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroy our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo.
Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with this show this morning,
Ayo.
same as Win Liberia.
Ayo. Music. Aha.
Okay. Today, as always, we're going to give our more light on the trending issues that are in the country, give our on the side how we see things, and then we listen to you people to make your input in the happenings in the country. So if you haven't shared the live yet, those of you that are watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can start sharing the live right now. And for those of you that are listening through radio, I tell you, increase your volume. Help your neighbors understand the happening in the country. And for those of you who always playing the radio game, as always, I'm here to give our cash to my people. So I say, if you haven't started playing yet, grab your phones right now, take your phones and start to punch in the numbers and get yourself 2,500 up to 10,000 today. Yeah.
One more freedom fighter. One more freedom fighter.
And if you're playing with your Lone Star Cell MTN, you can dial *255*1#. If you're playing with your Orange Money, just dial *255*6#. 450 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 2,500 up to 10,000. And playtime start now, so I can be able to give cash before it is 10 o'clock to at least, if not more than 5 persons. And today we will be playing host to people from the CDC. Yeah, that's what I was told, and that's what I know. So if anything happens and I'm positive, we'll be hosting them today on the second. That's the second segment. So stick and stay with us. Let us get a few words from our sponsors, and when we get back, we start on our topic today. Stay with us, my dear.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
Win big today with Win Liberia on Freedom FM. Yes, for just $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cents United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for $200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM.
Tell me so many no. Shabba musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
And yeah, Crime Stoppers Liberia. Oh man, Sam Cyan. Good morning. The people always here, right? People always here, stopping crimes for all of us. I'm sorry today for the poor quality of my voice. I'm not well, but I have to be here for you people. I have to be here for you guys because you guys are dependent on us. Yeah. To have all of the happiness. So I couldn't just allow sickness keep me away from you and not be on the show this morning. So I'm going to be here with you people until 10 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, we will be hosting the guys from the Congress for Democratic Change. So stay with us as we dive into discussion. But before I go any further, let me give out this information about the Tugon School of Professional Journalism. So our entrance, or let me say the entrance for the Tugon School of Professional Journalism is tomorrow, Saturday, which is that's the 20th. Tomorrow is the first entrance for the school, and it will be held at the Samoa International Academy in 72nd, opposite the Barrick Field Junction. Yeah. And the entrance time is 9:30. The entrance time is 9:30. That's the registration for the entrance is just $500 Liberian dollars. $500 Liberian dollars. So it's not expensive. Yeah, it's not expensive. You can do it. We need a strong team. We need young people to come on board too. So for those of you wanting to be part, those interested candidates, you can call 0775 444 272. 0775 444 272. Or you can call 0888 999 681. 0888 999 681. Or just visit the Facebook page and get more information there. You guys know we are there for you people. So come all to the Tugon School of Professional Journalism. Tomorrow is the entrance, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So I know someone saying, those of you who saw me to the hospital yesterday, say, I thought the girl was sick. I'm here for my people. That's how much we at Freedom FM love the Liberian people. That's how much we love you guys. We are always here for you people. So now to take up your time, let me check if you guys have already started playing your cash giveaway. Because if you haven't, then you are missing out. You are missing out. You are missing out. Let's see. Let's see if you people have started already. Okay, let's go. We can make it. Let's see. So for our orange money users, you can dial star 255 star 6 hatch. And for our Lone Star Cell MTN users, you can dial star 255 star 1 hash. 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. You stand a chance to walk away with 2,500 up to 5,000 Liberian. Let me say 10,000 Liberian dollars. That's how big I want to go this morning. So we are here again. Let us take this time to welcome our online viewers. Our online viewers, let us take this time to welcome them, because some of them are not in the country. They defy sleep just to follow the show. So let us take the time to welcome them. June is almost ending. Who's noticing? We are almost ending June. Today is the 19th. Oh, today is the 19th. Wow. Today is one of a great day in my life. Days that, I recognize. June 19th. All right. So let's see. There's George Brown Jr. says, good morning. I'm following from Samuel County, District Number 2, Government Camp. Stephen Nangwe says, good morning, watching you from Puebla Community. Great job. Terry F. Conan says, good morning, my dear sister Promise. I'm following you from Nipple Street. Let's get this person named Good. James B. Zofle says, I'm watching from Looking Town behind Lefoco Mattress Factory, Kim Patton Town. Oh, okay. So let's go. Kemokai Albert Sid says, why this person? Okay. Says, good morning, Promise. I'm watching you from my comfort office on Nipple Street in Monrovia. Good morning, Kemokai. And we have Emmanuel J. Vanya says, good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. I'm following from Johnsonville City View. Okay, good morning. Emmanuel Bro, good morning, Promise Babu, and the Freedom Morning Rise. I'm watching from, is that Minnesota, USA? Okay, thank you, Emmanuel, for always following the show. So I'm telling you, it's already night, I think, to them, and he's following the show. It takes someone with passion for this show to continue following the show always. And we have Rhonda Walker says, good morning. We have Tommy Johnson says, good morning. This is Gord Wilfred Bonnie says, good morning. I'm following from Johnsonville Turning Point. And we have Zwana Kona says, good morning, Mama. Good morning, dear. And we have Charles Weir says, good morning, Freedom Morning. That's Freedom Family. My name is Charles. We are following from Jacobtown. Good, following closely from my end on this cold Friday evening. Thanks for the great service. That's Henry Nyago, and he's called watching from Australia. Henry will also have a very cold morning here too. The rain is serious, but that's good. We have okay. Let's take this. Yeah, let's go. All right. Thank you, Jonathan. That's our technical man behind the scene. Thank you, sir. And then we have Peter One Day. Peter One Day says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I am following you from Crown Hill Community. Good morning. We have Dwada Vani Sharif says, watching from Pennsylvania. Good morning, Mr. Sharif. Thank you for always following the show. And we have BJ Clark says, I'm watching closely from Greenfield City, Salmo County, District number 7. No, how does he say? Okay. Salmo County, District number 7, Mossorado County lawmaker Honorable Emmanuel Danido desist from fighting in the House of Representatives. Are you saying Emmanuel Dan? Okay. So, Phoenicia's Junior Bar watching live from Nuku Town. And we have Sekou Kanin says, good morning. Freedom, that's Freedom FM family. We have Samson T. Zepe Jr. says, Samson T. Zepe Jr., right? The activist. Okay. And this is Kingali became cleanest city in Africa was not luck. All right. That was leadership. Rwanda looked at itself after war, after poverty, after everything, and said, we will not live in dirt. So every last Saturday of the month, the president sweeps the streets. The market women sweeps the street, the police sweeps the street, and everybody sweeps the street. That's what he wants to say, and it's called Rwanda. You don't open your shop until the work is done. They banned plastic bag and meant it. Okay. Asata M. Miller says, good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. I'm watching from Soklina community. And we have Kevin Soko watching live from USA. Thanks for the great show. Promise. Thank you, Kevin, for always following the show. And we have Lawrence. There's Lawrence K. Blama says, hi. We have Duada Japate says, I'm watching live from Kanta City, Nima County. Stephen Fowler Jr. says, I'm watching you from Greenfield. That's Gattersville Chicken Soup Factory. And we have Sonny F. Nelson says, good morning. I'm watching from Bentor City. Henry Tito Jr. Henry, better why? Hope you're doing good. And he says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching you from my residence in Upper Cowell. Thanks for the great information about our country, Mama Liberia. Shadrach Roland Newville, good morning, Shadrach. And he said, royalty, nice mom. Thank you, bro, for always following the show. We have Dustin Gallo, and this person says, good morning. There's Bustin Gallo, and this person says, good morning. I'm following you live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the United States of America. Thank you, Bustin, for following the show. And we have Hilton, where that's Jado says, I'm watching you from Greenfield City, Sano County. Let's take the remaining 3. And this person says, Eddie Shelton watching from Painesville, Tupper Road. Prince Shafar says, good morning, following from Jamaica Road. And William W. Wudu says, the Liberian Civil Rights Movement official spokesperson is watching live from Upper Cowell, Monrovia, Liberia. Thank you to all of our online followers. Yes, so let's thank you to every one of you for the comments. If you haven't played your cash giveaway yet, start playing now. So over the past weeks, last week we couldn't even talk about it. We never had the time. And today I've decided to give my own 1 cent on this topic, right? I've decided to give my 1 cent on this topic. This is a country where Liberians, our mothers, sisters, family members are crying on a daily basis for their fellow family member. Let me just say, either a son, a daughter, their sister, brother, because of the use of drugs. Yeah. This is the country that everyone is crying. everyone is crying because it is not easy in this country to send your child to school. And at the end of the day, that child starts to use drugs. That child is hooked up on drugs. It is not for that's not any mother dream to have their child hooked up on drugs. So when it happened, although it haven't happened to some people, their children yet, but there's a family member in your family that it have happened to. Someone who was bright. Having to see them change to that kind of person. I'll tell you for free. I'll give you my family as an example. We had a guy in the family. I normally tell my mother that he's no longer my family because he decided to sport. That's what I always say. But it is serious. That boy was bright. His name, he's still living, so he's called Lamunta, Mr. Brooks. That boy was bright. He used to attend Monroe College. At that time, for anyone to attend MC, the year I'm discussing, I thought, what were we thinking about going to school also? For anybody to attend MC, that person should be a genius. Because we all know how education used to be before, right? And that boy was always at the top of his class. He used to write songs. He used to sing. But today, the hint of drugs have held him close. People who knew Lamuta, his friends from the bypass, they cannot even recognize him. When they see him, people don't even want to be associated with him. Right? I always get angry with him. I say, no, don't come around me. Because he already into the drugs, he steals and things. You want to draw him close to you, he will steal from you. Like you losing. I said, don't come. When they say your family, I said, no, he's not my family. You don't even want to change. They have taken him to rehabilitation centers on so many occasions. But yet still he's not changing. So it is sad for us, right, to see our families crying. To have families crying for their kids. And then they decided, you send your children, we will go to school for almost 15 years. I'm just talking about grade school. I'm not even adding how you call it, college. Grade school for almost 15 years. You'll be paying fees. Because we that was able to send children to school from double class. You have to go nursery 1, nursery 2, you go ABC, you go K1. So you even start the first grade, going all like that to 12th grade. Right? And at the end of the day, they come into a society where they see drugs all over the place. They see it all over the place. It is sad. It is sad. I say this, everyone is pushing the government to mention the names of those who are behind this 19 million drugs. And I tell you today for free, they will not mention any name. You know why? Because it's simple. They do not have the spine to mention anyone's name. People are still thinking who might have brought these drugs. And I will say today, I'm not accusing anyone. But if these drugs was linking back to any of government, if these drugs were linking to any opposition leaders or members from the opposition parties, by now, that person's name is out. If this drug was linking to anyone that was supporting the past regime, strong member of the past regime, by now, that name is out. But because these same people who cleaned to make Liberia a safe space, a better environment for our citizens, for us, for each and every one of us who are here today, knows who's behind that. They don't want to call name. If God forbid it would have been any other person from CDC, ANC, wheresoever, but by now, that person is in jail. That person is in jail awaiting court hearing. We saw it here. An awesome case that was not even proven yet. Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa and others had to sleep in jail for that. Our case that those people could have built themselves up. We are not talking about promise going to sleep in jail. Yes, I can't even afford the bill, right? I'm talking about people who could build themselves out. Those people had to sleep in South Beach for a whole weekend. For a whole weekend. For a whole weekend. So if it was going to be someone else, but now that person mean their faces, whosoever. Because this thing is a whole cartel. You cannot tell me just one person. The picture they started parading with the boy. I look at that boy and I said, this guy can live with me. I feed him for a year and put him on his feet. That boy is not even able. He's not even able. And I hear people saying this government wants to do away with it. That's why it came out. No. If it was possible, they were going to sit on it. 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 But because it wasn't, that's the reason. Because someone else, someone who knows that Liberians deserve better, instead of us going through this torment of having our friends, our families, our children having drugs in their body every time, they decided to blow whistle on that. And this is my message to a dear father, to each and every one of us. You know, I have known Mr. Biago over the year, but for so many years, not just one. I've been knowing him, and I will tell him this for free. You don't deserve to put your integrity, this dignity, this life that you have built for years. You don't deserve to put it on the line for any political party. Yeah, I'm saying this. You don't deserve to put it on the line. You have children that looked up to you. They look up to you. They see you as a hero. They see you as a role model. They see you as someone they want to be in the future. So if you will allow politicians, people who are higher than you, bring your career that you have used years to build down, you yourself being a unity partisan, if you allow politics drag your name down this road, to build it will be hard, because we looked at you with passion. We see we want to represent you. We want to come out being proud, having you as a father. So if today you allow this whole drug issue to break that reputation that you have built over the years, there's no going back. There is no going back. People talking about high security cases, they will not be disclosing. You guys will not disclose because you already know who hand is behind it. You already know. You're scared. Some of you are just scared. You don't want to lose your jobs. You want to maintain the work, but then you come out there and want to act patriotic. You want to act like you so have Liberia at heart. You know you done. You done. You done. You just have your pocket at heart. You have your fat salaries you are receiving at heart, and you are not even thinking of the future of others, because you have the money to send your children to good schools. You have the money to send your children out of the country for school, and it is okay. You don't care what happened to the common man child. 19 million worth of drugs. Liberia is not producing drugs. Liberia is not, unless there's something we don't know. Liberia is not producing drugs. Where did it come from? Where was it going? That's the $1,000,000 question that no one is willing to answer. The only thing we will hear is that yesterday, the information minister, instead of governing a country, these people are still playing politics. I think we need to set this government down and start to explain to them that there are times that you will continue to play politics in a country, and there are times you will start to govern. You guys
Stop and cry and make a peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior.
All right, let us welcome you back. Sorry, we had a internet issue I had to set up, but then we are back, right? So, if this is a case where we have people, they don't even have the strength, they don't have the guts to call names, so they want to use authority over us, telling us that when I because is safe, their word. The whole world knows that Liberia is now into this whole drugs business. It's nothing that we are saving. We are here and we are scared because we are having children. Our family, our kids are growing. We don't want them in a country where they will have to see drugs everywhere they passed. Who brought these drugs? You said 6 person was arrested. You sent out the names of those who, I think those who were just transporting it. Those who brought it is uncovered. You cannot tell the Liberian people at the end of the day. Just the minister came up and said what he wanted to say. Now, Mr. Pia is saying that. Mr. Pia is saying that it was the past regime who made this country a drug passage country, and yet and still they want to question. So because they are not in government anymore, does that mean they shouldn't ask for accountability? When you guys was asking for accountability, didn't you just leave government after 12 years of rule? Didn't you people? You guys ruled this country for 12 years. I tell people for free, right? So I was going to cover Orange program, and then we were riding on red light road coming to ERWA, going all the way inside. And I said, if this country was to be developed, the 12 years that Unity Party had, there was going to be the one to be held every year for the development they were going to carry on. You know why? You know why? Because Liberia, at that time, we just left war and we had so many funds being brought into the country. We had people, we had so many donations that was given to the country. Omio was here, Ecomo was here, everybody was still here. People started leaving when 12 years elapsed, and they said that Liberia was now safe. So out of the money that was given to Liberia, grant, loan, those things that was given, right? It could have built this country, carried this country far, improve the airport road, get us a good community roads in this country. Communities won't be suffering or getting stuck in mud. No. Because we didn't do it. Because 6 years of our lives, we were led by a party that never had the Liberian people at heart. But now, I don't think that roundabout to ERWA Junction will have been anything new, because we had the money. But these same greedy people, the only reason they fought to come back to power is because they mismanaged their money they had for 12 years. So they wanted to come back to get that money back. That's the reason they started doing all kind of 419 propaganda. And now, instead of leading the Liberian people, they are still running the country on propaganda. 19 million. 19 million. Drugs. We're not discussing let me just say $9 worth of drugs. If you guys could pass around with those people who were just buying the little one they needed, or that man, the bucket was all paraded in the streets for drugs. Mr. Belete's son is still in prison for drugs. So why is it now these people who are affecting the Liberian people with the same drugs, why are they not out? Why are they not in prison? Why are their names still being hid or hidden behind closed doors? Executive, Mr. Kunko, the LDEA people, only for him to go to executive mood, knowing that nothing will come out. Liberians are no longer stupid. I'm telling you, we are no longer fools. You don't just come and just step on us. You can't just continue doing that and thinking that you will come with strong propaganda and we believe it. No. This was not what you promised. And we hearing Minister Information saying that CDC made this place or drugs passage before they left. So why are they even questioning them? Why are you guys questioning them after using the country's money for no good reason? Why aren't you guys questioning everything? The country is dirty. The citizens are suffering. The citizens are suffering. But then you are here telling us that it was CDC. CDC failed the Liberian people. Is that something you guys forgot to know? Oh, okay. When you was passing around with this whole story, you forgot? You forgot? You said he failed the Liberian people. The past regime failed. That's the main reason they brought in the current regime. The president is out there. According to them, he gave a speech. But have that speech been posted on Executive Mansion platform? I haven't seen it because I'm always on it. You people cannot just come out here and want to make us look stupid. We are not. We are not. We are not. Mr. Pia will not say the political actors, they were the ones who used the country and opened the country for drugs trade. And now they want to question us. Didn't you come to change things? Why is Liberia turning into a drug nation? Why is the rescue turning into a cocaine nation? This is not what the Liberian people voted. So I say this again. This is something you need to understand. It is time for you to govern and not time for you to use propaganda. Propaganda days are over. You use it, yes. It is now time for you to make the Liberian people feel at home. It is now time for you to make the Liberian people understand that they are safe. But with all of these things, we are hearing, all of these things we are seeing, it shows that you have no good plans for this country and you are a complete embarrassment or failure to this country. And all we have, the information minister is doing extending jobs at the past regime. We have the watermen sending jobs. We have youth and sports people sending. And that is that what you came to power to do? To continue being a politician instead of being a representation of this drugs issue? It is bad. We are not going to sit here and allow these things continue happening. It will not continue to happen. So we are saying, let the government try to, we will say, let it be public. Because if it is just hindered undercover, if it is just hindered between you guys, then there's no accountability. Let us be more accountable for what we do and stop shaping blames. That's not what Liberians deserve. Liberians deserve better. And if, Mr. Biago, if this case will make your integrity, your career, your credibility you have built over the years to go down the mud, getting a dream, I'm saying to you that step aside. You are bigger than any political party, any political job that you think you deserve. It's not because I fought for the government, it is in power, so I should. No, that's not it. You shouldn't. So it's either you take a word from your daughter and step aside, or you continue the path that you are going in and continue telling Liberian people that it is classified. Because It is not from other opposition party. That's the reason it is classified. It was from opposition parties. But now it is out. Liberian people know who brought that drugs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now it is out, and the Liberian people know already who brought that drugs. But because of you guys, because you people don't want us to keep pressing, say it's classified. We need to do what? We are not stupid anymore. Right? We are not. This was what the justice minister said. He said, the government will no longer disclose certain information relating to the reported 19 million drugs busts, right? Case, citing Liberia's limited capacity and the need to protect information shared through the international cooperation with partners and allies. According to him, exposing such information will set a bad precedent and could undermine future intelligence sharing efforts. Because it's today. But when the case of J. Fanatikova, Honorable and former Speaker of the House of Representatives, had not even touched the court ears, the president came up and said it was an arson case, that people from the opposition party intentionally burned down the chambers of sitting from the Capitol building, the representatives area. Though people who were, I don't know how to say it, but others told the securities to remove the two chairs, both speakers and deputy speaker chairs, before that place got burned. They were not shown as a suspect. It was only for the political parties that are opposition to this government. Liberia is bigger than any political party. We deserve best. We deserve the very best. At 9 o'clock, we will be paying host to the guys from the CDC. So I don't know what's going on. This weather is very giving attitude. Yeah, this weather.